Hey guys, my voice is back. I couldn't do the voiceover last week because I wasn't able to finish a sentence without coughing. And while I was editing a video, I did wonder if I could do all my future videos without voiceover. I did start my channel without using my voice for like an entire year after all. But looking at the comments, you guys prefer me speaking. So I guess I have to speak again. Speaking is hard, man. I get tongue twists so easily. Sometimes the more you say a word, the harder it is to pronounce. So I often end up repeating the same sentences for like 4 to 5 times. Anyway, I've been painting the Marvel Legends Gameverse figures in the past month or so. And just like the game, the difficulty ramped up quite quickly. I started with Wolverine, and it went really smoothly. One of my best cel-shaded figures in my opinion. Everything was perfect. Then I tried to do the Silver Samurai, but I had to give up halfway because it was getting very frustrating to do. After a little break, I decided to do the Juggernaut, thinking that a bigger figure would be easier to paint. And it was in a way, but I used the wrong colors. I ended up with a very pale Juggernaut that looked slightly off, and it took me another week to fix him. Thankfully, Captain America didn't give me any issues, and I was able to finish him within a week. And just when I thought I got the momentum going, I encountered more hiccups. Getting the right shades of blue on Venom took longer than I expected. I ended up needing 2 weeks to paint him. Getting sick also didn't help. I haven't had the best of luck with these Gameverse figures. So I feel like I need a little break first before I do War Machine, Omega Red, Psylocke, and Thanos. I need something to lift my spirit. And if there's one character that will always cheer me up, it's Wanda.
Spirits lifted.
Here are my Marvel Legends Wanda Maximoff figures. Let's rank them. If I had to pick my favorite, or the one that I'm most attached to, it is this Multiverse of Madness one right here. This was a repaint of the WandaVision Scarlet Witch, and she was kinda my first true custom. I swapped the hands, painted the sleeves, flared out her skirt, and gave her a more villainous makeup look. I also made my own Darkhold along with its own stand. All of that was done before the official image of her was released. My only reference at the time were the few frames from the trailers and teasers, so I'm very proud of this one. The official Multiverse of Madness Scarlet Witch is a close second. Sculpt and likeness-wise, she is superior. Actually, my paint job was cleaner too. I love how natural the hair turned out, and her crown looks fantastic. The reason why she ranks lower than my other one is because she's not as fun to pose. The hair is pretty restrictive, and those elbows don't swivel. The Infinity War Wanda will always have a special place in my heart, because she's the figure that got me into collecting Marvel Legends. At the time, I only have the Netflix Daredevil and War Machine Mark III. I just wanted those two characters. I wasn't really thinking about collecting more. But then one day, I saw the Wanda and Vision 2-pack at Toys R Us, and I remember being mesmerized by Wanda's face. This was when they started doing the print tech thing on the MCU figures, and I thought she looked just like Elizabeth Olsen. That's when I started paying attention to the other MCU Marvel Legends figures. Fun fact, I made sure she was the first MCU figure featured on my channel. And another fun fact, my first 3 Marvel Legends figures, Daredevil, War Machine, and Wanda haven't been touched up at all. In my eyes, they are perfect. Okay, it's more like they're too precious for me to paint. So that puts the WandaVision Scarlet Witch at the bottom. She would have ranked higher if this version of Scarlet Witch did more. Yes, her transformation scene was iconic, but that was pretty much all she did in this outfit. She transformed, gently lowered Agatha to safety, and then she walked away. Actually, I have one more Marvel Legends Wanda Maximoff figure. Civil War Wanda. She's the exact same figure as the Infinity War version, except with dark hair and a very questionable face. So she's actually at the bottom of my list. Or maybe I can try and fix her. But before I do that, I have more Scarlet Witches. I told myself I was only gonna get one Hot Toys Scarlet Witch figure, so I got the Multiverse of Madness version over the WandaVision one. She is the cooler of the two, in my opinion. The quality of these Hot Toys figures are amazing. There's no contest between them and the Marvel Legends. But maybe it's because I hand-painted the Marvel Legends ones myself. I find myself more emotionally attached to my custom figures. Like if I can only pick one of these two, I'm gonna pick the Marvel Legends Scarlet Witch. So, that brings me to today's main topic. I love Wanda from Infinity War and Endgame, so when I saw that there's gonna be a Hot Toys version of her, I clicked pre-order right away. I got the one with sculpted hair. Rooted hair figures aren't for me. I feel like I would do a bad job taking care of the hair, and I'll end up with a figure with frizzy hair. Ooh, so this figure comes with a really nice base. There are a couple of extra hands, and it seems like they reused the magic effects from the Multiverse of Madness version. The figure itself looks pretty good. Surprisingly, she's slightly taller and bigger than the Multiverse of Madness Scarlet Witch. Likeness-wise, I think the Endgame one looks more like Elizabeth Olsen. But I don't know how I feel about her expression. She kinda has this scared or unsure look to her. It is nice that her eyes are adjustable though, but adjusting them is much harder than it seems. You gotta make sure she's not cross-eyed. Alright, now let's try putting her on the base. Whoops. Okay, I love the base. This base reminds me of her arrival in Endgame against Thanos. So let me see if I can put her in a levitating pose. Ooh, that looks so cool. This figure is worth getting simply just for this pose and this base. Now let me make it even cooler by adding Scarlet Witch next to her. Okay, this looks epic. I'm happy if I never get another Hot Toys Wanda again. I don't need that many of them. These two are enough. Unless she has an even cooler look in Doomsday or Secret Wars. Then maybe I'll change my mind. Let's see how they look in my shelf. Oh, hey! The display bases can actually stack on top of each other. Wanda looks really epic like this. It's a little tight, but I'm satisfied with this formation. It makes both of them look so much more dynamic like this. Alright, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's a little different. I got my voice back, and I needed a little break from the Gameverse figures. I'll get back to painting next, so stay tuned for that. Until then, stay inspired and I'll see you soon. I can make it, so can you.